jelly time!
Hi, I'm Gina.
I'm Gabby.
And I'm Chandler. And today we're going to talk about cost classification. It may seem difficult at first,
but by the end of this video, it'll seem as easy as making a PB&J sandwich.
In this case, the materials, which are the peanut butter, the jelly, and the bread, are direct costs because they can be easily traced to the sandwich, which is the finished good.
As an employee, I make the sandwiches, and my hourly wage is a direct cost because it can be easily traced to the end product, which is, once again, the sandwich.
How's it going over here, ladies? Good. As the supervisor, I'm in charge of overseeing the employees, the rent, and the utilities of our facility. So the employees are obviously direct labor, which is a direct cost because Gabby making the sandwich can be traced directly back to the sandwich. However, the rent and utilities would be considered indirect costs and manufacturing overhead because you can't relate it directly back to the sandwich. It's just the facility in general. And as a supervisor, my salary is also manufacturing overhead and also an indirect cost because my work cannot be traced directly back to the sandwich because I'm overseeing the general facility.
Once again, the materials, which are peanut butter, jelly, and bread, are considered variable costs because it depends on how many orders we receive and how many sandwiches we need to make to determine how much peanut butter and jelly and bread we need to buy in order to make the sandwiches.
As an employee, I am the direct labor, which is another variable cost. So how many sandwiches I have to make affects how long I have to work, which is directly proportionate to how much I then get paid.
As a supervisor, my indirect costs and the indirect costs of our facility are all considered fixed costs because no matter how long I work, I get paid a fixed salary. So no matter how many sandwiches are produced or how many hours I work, I still get paid the same rate. Same for the rent and the utilities. No matter how long the facility is running, it is still at the same rate.
In our real-life example, we are going to examine Hormel Foods, which produces Skippy peanut butter. As you can see on the Hormel balance sheet, current assets consist of raw materials and finished goods. The raw materials include the ingredients to make peanut butter, such as peanuts, sugar, vegetable oil, and salt. These raw materials are considered direct costs because they can be easily traced back to the finished good, which in this case is Skippy peanut butter. The raw materials are also variable costs because the amount of ingredients bought depends on how many orders are received for jars of peanut butter. Consequently, the amount reflected on the balance sheet for Hormel Foods will fluctuate based on the number of orders received each year. So, as you can see on the balance sheet, the raw materials cost in millions for 2014 is $423, whereas in 2013 it is $456.
Also on the balance sheet, you will find property, plant, and equipment, machinery, and buildings. These entities can be considered manufacturing overhead, which is an indirect cost because they do not directly contribute to the making of the peanut butter, but are necessary to complete production of the finished good. These entities can also be considered fixed costs because no matter how long the equipment is used or how many jars are produced, the rate will stay consistent. As seen on the balance sheet, the total costs in millions may change due to the change in rate, such as the price of rent fluctuating, not the number of jars produced.
The reason why a company such as Hormel Foods would want to trace direct costs and allocate indirect costs would be to guide management's decisions about product innovation, quality, and customer service.
Hopefully we cleared up any confusion and made cost classification as easy as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Thank you for watching!